Party. I'm Joe, this is Matt, and we're here at the beautiful Dragon's Lair in Austin, Texas.
When did you become like a used car dealership commercial guy?
Thank you for tuning in to Robot Pool Party. Today's news are as follows.
Ahem. This one's for Joe because apparently the wrestler CM Punk is going to be writing for Thor.
Yes, I'm not a wrestling fan anymore, but I do like CM Punk. And I have something that'll make you like CM Punk too. All you have to do is go to YouTube and type in CM Punk's Grammar Slam. And it'll be CM Punk teaching you the proper spelling and pronunciation of various words. It's basically him responding to emails where people will use like the three forms of there incorrectly. And he'll basically just...
okay, time out.
Yes.
First of all, some of those three forms of there are because of your phone. Your phone's autocorrect. So I want to get like at least like 30% of the blame off of that.
Are you afraid that CM Punk will come for you because of your...
Dude, have you seen him? That guy's brutal.
He is. He's brutal and he's psychotic. I'm totally in favor of him writing. He's going to be writing for Thor. So it could be really good. I think he's actually pretty well educated. So
Does he have a finishing move for Thor?
I don't know if he has a finishing move as a wrestler. Like I said, I haven't been a wrestling fan in a long while. I only know about him because of his grammar slams.
So you say you're a wrestling poser?
Well, I'm not. I liked wrestling back in the day. Whenever.
What time frame?
Time frame? Probably 80s up until about 2002.
Okay, because like then we have some overlap, dude. Because like I was all about the Rock and the Rock and Sock connection.
Yes, Mick Foley was great, but I also liked I liked it when they were so ridiculous that you couldn't handle it. Like whenever Undertaker was this mystical entity with Paul Bearer, like, oh my Undertaker, the earth will resurrect you.
That was way better than the American Badass, which was like the worst Undertaker version he's ever been.
Right now, he's just kind of like vaguely Undertaker-themed biker trash.
Is he even alive?
He's still alive. He's still wrestling.
I thought his loss at WrestleMania was his retirement match.
He might have retired, but I know he's not dead. I mean, he's one of the few wrestlers from that era that are still alive because they drop like flies. Because turns out, wrestlers love Coke. That's just a big thing in their circles.
But you know what he does do? He did donate a bunch of money to the Texas A&M's ag school for researching diseases, the veterinary school for large dogs. Because he's had a couple of large dogs.
That's cool. Yeah.
So like right there, Undertaker, high five. Dude, like a double high five for your Hell in a Cell match too versus Mick Foley because that was amazing.
Yes. So what else we got?
This is one from you, also for you. The roster for Lego Batman.
Yes, Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham came out this week, and I know about it mostly because we have a friend at one of our HeroClix venues that talks about it. So this is kind of a shout out to him. So
Hey Jack.
Hey Jack. Now, Jack's for weeks has been telling us about how great the roster is. And last week he was like, oh, if you can name an obscure character in DC, it's in it. And I'm thinking, nah, no way. It's not that comprehensive a roster. So out of curiosity, I looked it up. And yeah, pretty much any obscure character you can think of. Dexstar, The Question.
Which Question? Renee or?
Not Renee, Vic.
I'll take both, either one.
Yeah, I would have loved Renee, but I'm not being too picky. But like Adam West as Batman. Kevin Smith for some reason because of those horrible Batman books he wrote. Daffy Duck.
You don't like Automatopoeia?
Daffy Duck as a Green Lantern. They kind of... Oh, Detective Chimp. Ambush Bug. Like, if you like obscure DC characters, I'm inclined to think that you would probably like Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. I haven't played it yet, but for that kind of specific comic book fan, you'll probably really enjoy it.
And then plus the Lego Batman games are pretty fun.
Yeah, all the Lego games are enjoyable. They're simple and they're fun.
We got some movie news for you. Margot Robbie was cast as Harley Quinn for the Suicide Squad movie.
Yes. I'm not sure if they... if it's just they picked this one particular picture of her that I kept seeing on the internet, but it was almost like when they cast Wolverine, where they just went out to find somebody that looks like that person. Because just from the one headshot I've seen, it's like, yeah, that's Harley.
That's Harley.
So
I'm not familiar with this lady at all. She was in The Wolf of Wall Street, and I clearly don't watch good movies because I missed that one.
You watch good movies. You've seen Super Mario Brothers.
That is a good movie.
Okay, so that was...
That was confirmed. And then we also have confirmed that Jai Courtney will from Divergent and Terminator Genesis. They're spelled kind of funny. I don't know why they're spelling Genesis with a Y. Maybe System. I don't know what their deal is. But he is confirmed as Deadshot, who is cool because Deadshot's one of my favorite characters, so I'm stoked. I don't know what I'm not a teenage girl, so I didn't see Divergent. I don't know what to think of this guy. You ever heard of this guy?
No, I haven't heard of it. The fact that he's in another Terminator movie, that tells me that he doesn't make good choices because the new Terminator movie is going to be terrible. So bad. It's going to be as bad as Terminator 2 was good.
Wow. Wow. That is an extreme.
Yeah, that's...
I'm going to have a little bit of hope that it's going to be at least Rise of the Machines quality, which I found surprisingly enjoyable. Even the boob shot, even the weird thing where the magnetic thing, where she pulled out the saw blade and it's right next to a giant superpower magnet that's keeping all of her, but she somehow manages to keep that small little saw blade from snapping in half. But whatever.
Terminator franchise has not been treated well since Terminator 2. Sarah Connor Chronicles was pretty good, but yeah. Anyways,
anyway, more rumors on Suicide Squad is that Jared Leto is going to be Joker, which offends me because Joker is not in Suicide Squad.
It offends me too because I'm sick of Joker. I'm gonna say it. I'm so sick of Joker. Everybody loves him. Yay, Joker, Joker. I get it. Heath Ledger is a good Joker. Mark Hamill is a good Joker.
Mark Hamill's the best Joker.
Yeah, definitely. So is Cesar Romero. Just gonna throw it out there. He's a good Joker. I enjoy him. But I'm just sick of him by now. We've had so many iterations of him, and they keep playing him up. Like the Arkham games just kept like, we have to come up with some justification to put Joker in. Oh, it's a prequel. That's how we can get him back in. But yeah, I'm sick of Joker. His inclusion in Suicide Squad will only make me want to watch it less.
Yeah, and it's already not starting too good.
Yeah,
I'm a Suicide Squad fan. So, other DC rumors, Aubrey Plaza as Raven for the rumored Teen Titans TV show.
It's an interesting choice because it's the obvious choice.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no doubt whatsoever she could do it well. It's just a matter of it's very on the nose. It's kind of like, oh, Lucy Lawless as Wonder Woman on the nose. It's just like, that's so obvious. But then again, it worked for some things, like Patrick Stewart as Professor X. Mm-hmm. Sometimes those obvious casting choices work really well. But
in other movie news, George Lucas will be making a movie for Disney. It's going to be called Strange Magic. It's a retelling of the Shakespeare play A Midsummer's Night Dream, which is like really... And then it's going to be filled with pop songs from the last 6 decades.
Basically, it's going to be garbage. The name Strange Magic has George Lucas's writing all over it.
It's not the Phantom Magic?
It's like the writing in the Star Wars prequel, and even if you go back to the original series, the writing is just so horrible. It's unfathomable. Like in Revenge of the Sith, Padme dies because she runs out of love. It's just the love tank is on empty, and she just can't go on. And just, George Lucas he's good at creating universes. He's good at creating worlds. And as far as the writing goes, it's not good. And this idea is so weird. Shakespeare with pop songs, and it's gonna be a disaster. Yeah, I got nothing positive I can say about it.
What if it's so bad that it stinks up? It's like $4.15 billion bad, like the purchase of Star Wars. Well, it can't be that bad. There's no possible way, because even John Connor only lost like 200. He didn't reach billion in suckiness.
Yeah, there are very few movies that have reached billion status, if any, I don't think. Like, isn't Waterworld like one of the biggest flops of all time?
I think John Carter got worse than that.
Really?
Yeah, I mean they were dropping too much money trying to promote this thing, and I think it's their. Yeah.
John Carter, the wild star of movies.
So this one's for me. I don't know if y'all watch the Food Network, but I do. The cooking channel is going to be giving a show to Aaron Sanchez, who's one of the judges from Chopped and some other shows like that. It's going to be a show called Taco Trip, and he's going to be traveling around the country sampling tacos. And that's not fair, because that should be my show. I should be traveling around the country eating tacos. Just because he's a chef and he accomplishes stuff and he's got prison tattoos doesn't mean That I don't deserve a shot. I got tattoos too. Come on.
Did you get them in prison?
No, I got them from a really nice joint on 6th Street.
In the ziggurat?
The ziggurat. But no, I mean, I guess more props to him. He's a likable guy. But if anybody should be eating tacos, it should be me. So that breaks my heart.
We will do a tour of all the Taco Bells in Austin.
No, thank you.
We could record it. That'll be a show. We'll just go to all the Taco Bells in Austin, rate them in terms of meat quality, how much newspaper is in it, how many rats we see, and general intestinal distress after we've eaten it.
On a scale of 1 to.
Well, we have to find an evil alternate to our Ewan McGregor scale.
No. We can keep it along the lines of victims of Taken. So it'll be like Taken's, like Liam Neeson's on your guts.
On your guts?
On my guts.
I kind of like on your guts.
On my guts.
I gotta get out of here. Liam Neeson's on my guts.
Liam Neeson's in my guts, and Liam Neeson's gotta get out of there now.
Wow. Liam Lemmy Winks. Liam Winks. All right. What's the next topic?
That is actually all the topic. Oh no, wait, we got one more.
What's the last one?
Last one.
It's gotta be a good one. We have to
Like,
get a good closer.
Get closer. Ooh, we shouldn't let me pick then.
What's this closer? Oh, okay. This is a good closer because I'm gonna school you at the end of this.
Oh, okay.
All right.
This might not even be a closer because if we still have battery life.
All right. It might be a closer halfway through. It'll be suspenseful. We'll find out together.
It's like this journey that we both ask you to walk on.
Yes.
Come with us.
All right. Go into your thing. All
right. So I don't know if you. We're not really a political show, but I have been seeing some political posters that I need to speak out on, and those are the Megatron for president. I don't know if you've been watching the cartoon, but none of his plans work. So that's like the last person I want in charge of running the country. And even if they did, they'd be terrible, terrible disasters. Like, remember when he tried to move Cybertron into Earth's orbit? That can't possibly have like a net energy gain.
Well, here's my rebuttal. Watch Transformers Prime. And if you watch Transformers Prime, two things will come to your mind. Number one is that when he fails in glorious ways. Number two is that, especially in Transformers Prime, Megatron is crap your pants scary. He is crap your pants, he's crap the person's next to you's pants. I mean,
Like, is this like regular pants or this is after like a Taco Bell tour?
Yes, it'll be right after the Taco Bell tour. Frank Welker comes back to reprise Megatron's role, and he goes so over the top and so vicious and so, I mean, he's great, he's maniacal. I really recommend that show, not just for him, but because it's a great Transformers lore show. Give it a couple episodes. Like the first season is not the best, like most shows. About halfway through the first season, it gets really good, and then it ramps up, and it's absolutely awesome. And if you're a diehard Transformers fan, I guarantee you by the end of the series, you will be completely happy with it.
Questions: are there cute kids in this one?
There are cute kids, but
that's a big but.
Well, hold on. First of all, by the second season, they really kind of try to limit their roles in it. The majority of the episodes, Transformers are the main characters. What's your next question?
My next question. Did I have another question?
You said you have several questions about the show. You also said that I'm great.
Oh, I did say that. I forgot how great you were, Joe. Your greatness blinded me in my other questions.
It happens. But yeah, there are kids in it. But number one, they're actually not too terrible. They're nowhere near as terrible as past iterations. Number two, the Transformers themselves have a great personality. Jeffrey Combs comes in as Ratchet, and he is awesome. I can't remember her name, but the woman that voices RC is great. RC is a fantastic character in it, and just an unmitigated badass. She's just great. Optimus Prime, again, Peter Cullen, fantastic. It's such a good show. And yeah, just watch it. Do it! Do it!
Yep. That sounds like a commercial right there. That sounds like a played political ad for Transformers.
Oh, and
for Megatron.
And the Hub did a commercial where Megatron sang a Christmas Carol with Pinkie Pie.
So you're just in it for the bronies.
I'm in it for the ponies and the bots, the pony bots.
The pony bots.
All right.
So if there was a pony Transformer crossover, it'd be the greatest thing of all time.
Yeah. As it is, I have to look on the internet for that.
You probably get some crossovers you don't want to see.
Yeah. You, like, whenever you type in My Little Pony and you click on the image tab of Google, it doesn't end well. The things I've seen cannot be unseen.
Alright, right, so this is the part of the show where Joe makes fun of the comics I got this time, and I've been having some good luck because he hasn't been laughing at me, but I got the feeling this week is going to turn.
Because you haven't gotten anything embarrassing lately, it's been an extraordinarily dull segment.
I like it, because like he'll praise me, he's like, good call, and I feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside, so that's what I live for is approval.
So he lives for praise.
Yes.
Alright, so right now we have, the back is an advertisement for Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Go ahead, play as Ambush Bug. See if we care.
Is that the tagline?
Batgirl, the new 52 Batgirl. Now, as I recall, this one is no longer written by Gail Simone, but I actually haven't heard that much about it. I know at first people were mad because she wasn't handling the same level of problems as the old Batgirl. Like she wasn't going after like murderers and stuff, and she was instead going after purse snatchers. I don't know if that's true. Can either of our people in the back confirm it?
I can say that, yeah, she went after somebody who stole a computer, but he was definitely a villain.
Okay, so I mean, they haven't completely ruined the character and made her like.
I'm gonna start up with saying that one, she is still awesome. I think I found her way awesomer than the way Gail Simone has been handling the New 52 reboot. Geraldo, I lent you the comic, and he came back and was like, "This is so good," and I'm like, "Yeah, I told you." And now you're backing up because the internet has converted you? Oh, no, go to your little message boards and get reinforced like that. No, walk over there.
See, I don't know. I like Gail, but everybody's entitled to write a bad book every now and again.
Yeah.
If you're Kevin Smith, you're entitled to write nothing but bad books.
And
bad movies.
Time out. Speaking of Gail Simone, I just got the feeling that she phoned in Batgirl because she was working on a passion project that will be coming out soon that I'm really looking forward to. And then she is rebooting Secret Six. And she got that passion project on top of it. So, like, yeah, if I had to put up with a couple of crappy Batgirl, if I had to put up with 30 crappy Batgirl issues, come on, the time when she fought that mirror guy, did anybody care? Yeah, there is a dead silence, like not even crickets, because nobody cared about that mirror guy. I did like that rich girl that was her antithesis for a while, and that was pretty cool. But like, I mean, these were not Batgirl.
But the last issue was the Birds of Prey. You teamed up with Huntress and Black Canary. It was pretty cool.
The last issue was that Flash Forward one where she became Bane.
I don't count. That doesn't count.
That actually sounds amazing. She became Bane.
That was so bad.
That sounds great. Anyways, okay, let's move on because we might still be running out of battery power.
Yes.
All right, next one. I see a Hot Topic Marvel ad on the back, which, sure. What we got? Captain Marvel! Hey, awesome. I like Carol Danvers a lot. I love the fact that she is Captain Marvel now instead of Miss Marvel in her swimsuit, which was definitely not a flattering, well, I guess you'd say it was too flattering.
It was Psylocke's outfit. I mean, they just reused the whole outfit for Psylocke.
But no, I'm actually a big fan of Carol Danvers now becoming Captain Marvel, and I actually haven't been following the book, but I imagine it's good if you're buying it.
Let's not forget, her promotion allowed us to have a Miss Marvel, who is awesome, probably one of the best books that I read currently.
That is also true, because we have a new Miss Marvel. But yeah, awesome. This is definitely a passing grade.
Alright, this next one I'm concerned about.
Alright, next one you're concerned about. I don't know. At my very core, I have nothing against this. Because it's Sam, right? Mm-hmm. Sam is Captain America. It makes total sense to me.
And he still flies, and that was the only thing scaring me.
He still flies?
He still flies, yes, he flies.
Oh, I guess he has wings on the cover, yeah.
That was the thing that was bugging me when they first announced it, because I'm like, was he still going to fly? And nobody could tell me. And I'm like, look, dude, if somebody promoted me, and I used to fly, and I couldn't fly, that's not a promotion. That is like a demotion.
Yeah, like, well, when they announced this about the same week that they announced that Thor was going to be a woman.
Black Widow.
Wait, is it Black Widow?
What? No.
Wait,
it's not Black Widow?
Okay, so it's not Black Widow, because that would be...
The spoiled art that I saw showed her picking up the hammer.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I hope it's not Black Widow, but
I don't think so.
People were mad about both Sam becoming Captain America and Thor becoming a woman, and why? Like, we've seen enough of Steve Rogers, we've seen enough of Thor. Why not mix it up? I mean, it's kind of a shame that we just have to slap them with another hero's name in order to sell the books, but that's not the company's fault. That's the fault of readers that don't buy new, exciting, interesting characters. So yeah, I mean, if it gets people into other characters, yeah, I'm all for it. See, the thing is, you don't really buy books that are that are so bad that I'm afraid to open them up. And they're out there. I mean, we're here at a comic store. I mean, I could walk in
I
any
almost picked up
direction.
the Suicide Squad. That's
That I'm a little less forgiving about. But yeah, still, I mean, this, I haven't read it. I firmly believe that all comics are at least a little bit awful, but it's just a matter of finding the page. But yeah, I don't really have any opinion on Sam. I do see him flying around. He's apparently being followed by a falcon. Does he have like a pet falcon?
yeah, Red Wing.
Oh, that's right, Red Wing.
God, you just lost all your nerd cred. Go back to your Bronyville.
Wow.
Well,
I like that. That's gonna be my new catchphrase. Go back to Bronyville.
Well, Twilight has Aloysius, who is her owl animal companion.
Really, Aloysius Craven?
Yes.
Sure.
Or Alyosha, that's his real name.
Alyosha Craven.
Yeah.
But no.
Sorry, he had a weird spelling first name.
That's, yeah.
Dude, I went to Texas public school, alright? So just give me some slack.
But yeah, that's, I'll give you another passing grade. You have to start bringing, like, bad stuff.
Start reading.
Geraldo gets bad books all the time. He could just walk you over and be like, here's all my Deadpools. Sorry, Geraldo.
I want to go on the record and say I like Deadpool. I got the biannual with the Bi-Beast return. That was pretty awesome. That was so awesome.
I like Deadpool the same way I like Ralph Wiggum. He's good for one-liners. A whole episode of him wears a little thin.
What about future Ralph Wiggum when he teamed up with Bart in the one where Lisa was president?
Oh, I remember that one. That was after the show had turned to crap.
But they still had
before it
gems.
was so bad that you couldn't watch it anymore.
In fact, I think they should just do nothing but future episodes. I think that would definitely get them out of the creative rut that they're in right now. Because the other future episode where Homer and Marge were divorced, and it was like a Halloween thing, and they were in high school, and Lisa needed to get a scholarship to win the science fair to get a scholarship.
Well, I think their problem now isn't so much a timeline. It's just that they haven't had good writers in a long time. It's been a long time since Conan O'Brien wrote for The Simpsons. And yeah, it's like Saturday Night Live. It's been on for so incredibly long that it's exhausted its supply of quality writing. So
I like the Futurama crossover recently.
I haven't seen it. I did see the couch gag, which was awesome. Have you seen the couch gag?
I've seen it spoiled.
They run onto the couch and it turns into Hedonism Bot, which is great because Hedonism Bot was awesome. Anytime they can give Maurice LaMarche a chance to act as hammy as possible, I'm in favor of it. So.
Okay, Resai.
That was a reverse side? Or no? God, this is so hard.
All right.
That's what she said.
This is something that I know you don't care about, but as the video games guy between the two of us, I felt compelled to talk about this. I'm a fan of Borderlands, especially since Borderlands 2 came out and the series actually had writing. That was a big step up whenever there was a story to follow. I loved the Borderlands pre-sequel, and just this week they released something more of a more fleshed out trailer for Tales from the Borderlands, which is by Telltale Games, the people that did the well-received Walking Dead game. And it looks good. It looks funny. It looks to be completely in the theme and humor of Borderlands. And the two lead voice actors are two of my favorite voice actors in video games. Troy Baker, who a lot of people may know from BioShock Infinite, and Laura Bailey, who is easily her best role is the female boss from Saints Row, where she is just a complete lunatic and loving every last minute of it. I'm looking forward to this game enormously, just because Borderlands nails humor and it nails like atmosphere and setting. And Anthony Birch is a pretty good writer. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, and it hopefully will keep people tided over until the next Borderlands game that is they heavily hinted towards at the end of pre-sequel. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that.
That's a good thing to say.
Next week I'm going to have a lot more video game rants for you because we got two new releases. Two new releases that I've been waiting for a while. Dragon Age Inquisition, the third in the series, and Super Smash Expletive Deleted Brothers, because I'm just so pumped for it.
You seem pumped.
Oh, it's going to be great.
How many Liam Neeson pumped are you?
Well, I guess Liam Neeson is our estimate for awesomeness, and Ewan McGregor is our metric for like adorableness, sexiness,
anything involving attraction.
Yeah. Well, I would actually give Smash Brothers 5 Liam Neesons and 5 Ewan McGregors.
It's that cute and that violent.
And I'll throw on a Vin Diesel because of the nerdy quality.
Oh my God, Vin Diesel.
Our producers needed a moment.
Yeah, well, so did I. But yeah, I mean, that's Smash Brothers, man. So I'm going to be talking a lot about that, and I'm probably going to be talking a lot about Dragon Age Inquisition, because one of two things are going to be true about Dragon Age. It's either going to be so good that I'm not going to be able to shut up about it, or it's going to be so bad that I'm not going to be able to shut up about it. One of those two things. There's no middle ground with Dragon Age anymore. But yeah, that's it. So next week, we'll be ranting more. As always, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, let us know in the YouTube comments. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to tell your friends and share. And I think that's about it, right?
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. Once again, this is a Robot Pool Party. Have a good night.